Hey guys, it's Becky. I'm coming to you today to talk about tarot for writing. Let's get to it. So I just found this amazing channel and I'm probably really late on the upkeep. Like I said before, I'm just now getting used to being a professional writer, so I'm just now getting into all this stuff and seeing all the wonderful things that being a professional writer lets you experience, and one of those things is Miss Burgess Taylor. I'm shouting you out, lady, because I love your channel. I basically have been binge watching her channel for the past couple of days, and one of my favorite parts of her channel is that she does tarot for writing. If you guys know the past videos that I've done I had a witchy channel for a while, and I actually had a witchy advice channel called The Invisible Witch. The past kind of throwback Thursday videos that I post are mostly from those, but I wanted to show today what I do, what I'm starting, basically with starting to use my tarot cards for my writing. This is my deck. I use the Lima tarot deck. I love it. The cards are really glossy. If you see that, they're very glossy, they're very smooth, and the pictures are gorgeous. If you can see that, that's the Two of Cups. Yeah, the lighting sucks right now. Hold on, let me turn the light back on. Okay, let me turn it towards the light here so you can see what I'm doing. No. Okay. I'm gonna try and lower the light here so you guys can see what's going on, because I have shitty lighting in this room, but hopefully you guys can see that a little bit better. The pictures are insane. They are so beautiful. So, I found a few spreads online, and I'm going to use them. I'm actually making a outline today, and I'm basically doing 3 different spreads. I just did the first series outline for the book, for the series, and I just did the first read for this series, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull the cards that I had back out. Alright, so I just did a story outline spread that I found online, and I'll see if I can post the link to that spread down below. And if you're not familiar with tarot cards, they are basically pictured, visual depictions of different states of life, states of being, and it's a great way to kind of look into the subconscious. And it's not in any way, in my opinion, it's not really a good thing to do as far as outside perspectives, but it's great for looking into yourself and what you have to bring to the table. So looking into it for somebody else, unless you're reading for them directly, it's not going to really work. Okay, so this is the spread here. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of course. So, and I have my notes over there. So this is the beginning. And this is the card I pulled, 7 of Cups, upright. And if you see there, it's a little girl. She's kind of really just unsure. She's very looking towards the stars and the heavens for the answers. And the answers seem to be all in these cups here. Let me look at the cup, what's in the cups here. We see, and looks like an... Sorry, I'm nearsighted. Let me put... Let me take off these bar glasses so I can see what's on them. So we see an angel here. Looks like a bat or a monster in another one. Looks like flowers, greenery, just different possibilities. And no matter what, good or bad, she's looking upwards. So that definitely is what happens in that one. And the Ace of Wands reversed. Basically, when you see the Ace of Wands upright, you see it's very telling as like a sign or like literally just a torch of fire, pointing you to where you need to go. And the ace is very a sign of abundance, and wands are like courage and fire and passion. And the only thing is, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, you can either take it as the exact opposite or a literal sense of it pointing towards you, meaning you're getting burned by it, you know. And then this is the third book, which is Four of Swords, or basically the middle of the series. The Four of Swords, very contemplative. Three of the swords are at his back, one is at his front, so basically making some sort of decision, but he's very solitary and introspective about it. That could be a he or a she. Just because it has a she or a he on the card doesn't mean that it's solely that gender. The next one is the lead to the end. Yeah, that's beginning, rising action, the middle, the lead to the end, and the end. So, and again, I'll put a link to the actual spread down below. So this is Six of Cups. Normally, again, you see those same cups filled with opportunity, but it's not the different ones like in this cups. This one is the same one, and looks like she has abundance of it, and she's just lavishing and basking in what she has. And now all of that's going down, it's falling out, and it's just sort of turning into chaos in some ways. That's what I see, but of course there are different interpretations to that. And of course this is the end, the Queen of Cups. She's very looking at this, maybe looking at something further, or maybe just looking at what was, or she just looks like she's very like she's contemplating what's to come. So I'm not sure if it's like a cliffhanger at the end of the series, but it definitely looks very promising at the end. I swear, I love these cards, and that one's like one of my favorites because it looks very pretty. I love that shade of blue. But but that's the first story outline. I'm gonna go to the plot one, which I'm just using the plot one to do a plot outline for the series, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. And this one is, what am I even writing about? A spread to establish the theme of your story. And again, I will be putting these links down below. So let me shuffle. Alright, so cards 1 and 2, the overarching theme of the story. 1, 2. 3 and 4, emotion. 3 is emotions and thoughts the theme evokes in the reader. And number 4, why this theme is important. Okay, so number 1, the Hangman in reverse. And number 2, the Ten of Swords upright. That is my my overarching theme of the of the story. Number 3, thoughts and emotions and thoughts the theme evokes in the reader. Please zoom in. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We want to see it. Yes. Why do you keep zooming out? Oh my god. Sorry, guys. Alright, so this is the number 3. This is the emotions and thoughts that the theme evokes in the reader. And this is number 4, which is the why the theme is important, which is the Fool in reverse. So for number 1 and 2, the Hangman always is about some sort of choice that needs to be taken, especially since you're seeing the little light around his head, and so that's going to be that. But there's also looks like a chain or a snake holding him there. So, and then you see the Ten of Swords, looks like, hold on, get a little closer, hold on. Oh, it's stabbing the woman in the back. These 10 swords are stabbing the woman in the back, and she's looking down, looking like the weight of the world is upon her. Not only that, but also the weight of the world is killing her. So there's big theme when it comes to that. And that definitely is there in my series, for sure. Okay. This is the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. I cannot read today. 5 of Cups, emotions and thoughts the theme evokes in the reader. This is the 5 of Cups upright, And even though it looks like she has all of these cups, they don't look like they're empty, and they're in different positions also. And you can tell by her face that even though it looks like she has the ability to fly from her wings, that she isn't moving, and she's very upset. So that also shows a lot. Like, there's so much there, but in so much growth from it, that there's a focus on the sadness or melancholy areas. And the last one is why this theme is important, the Fool. If you guys know anything about tarot, the Fool is the beginning of the deck, being the beginning of the story. So it's literally turning the beginning emotions upside down. It's important because it's taking that naive point of view and turning it on its head, literally forcing you to believe something else. Okay, so this last one is going to be basically just a spread of the 3-act structure. I did not get this from anywhere. I actually made this spread last night. Basically just because I love the 3-act plot structure, and I just wanted to see how it would look with a tarot deck. So basically it's 3 acts, so, and then the beginning, middle, and end of each act. So there's going to be 9 cards, but it's going to be 3 rows of 3. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the flips when I'm done. Now this read was very interesting. Now if you can tell, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there are a lot of cups in this reading. That tells me there's a lot of emotions. And then the second card is a major arcana card with cups. So that tells me there's a lot of tossed emotions going around in this series, just by that alone. And they're almost all of them are reversed, or yeah, all of them are reversed cups. So it's emotions being literally put on their head. And the 2 of Cups is the beginning. And that shows a lot to me, because the 2 of Cups is almost always positive. You empty it out, you have it reversed, it's the exact opposite. That tells me that the cup runneth over, or the cup being gone, okay? So that's the beginning. The first act is the 2 of Cups, Temperance, which is literally a balancing of those forces, and then the forces again being put on their head with the 4 of Cups. But actually, with the 4 of Cups, it's actually more contemplative. So it might be that because they're like literally emptying that way towards that lady in the picture, the feminine force in that picture, it may be more so that everything's coming on top of that person. Then the 6 of Pentacles upright, it looks like this. Very evening out, like a very legal, scales, justice, and now everything's going to be uneven or unjust. Then the 4 of Wands, very structured and celebratory and peaceful. Then you got more emotions on their head. You got the 3 of Cups here, standing on their own. Looks like Aphrodite coming out of there, so full of love and friendship. But on its head, looks like all of that is being emptied. So maybe a lack of love or a lack of commitment or connection. Then at the end, we have here the 9 of Cups, looking at every single one, accounting for everything. Flipped over, you're looking at unequal, imbalanced stuff. Again, and 10 of Cups, it's right down the line. So 9, 10 of Cups, these two are definitely connected in that aspect. And then at the end, it's the Hermit. So it's a return to solitude here. So you had all of these topsy-turvy emotions, and having that attempt at structure here, and going down the line at the end, leading to that Hermit being isolation and introspection and knowledge. So I really like this reading. I'm definitely going to be making up a PDF for you guys. If you want that, that spread for you, not PDF, I'll make a picture of it for you guys and put it on my Instagram. So please, if you're wanting to have more of these awesome spreads from me, this is definitely not the last tarot writing video I'm going to do. So, yeah, I'm going to be making a spread for this and stuff on my Instagram, so make sure you go follow it, and I'll be putting up more spreads coming up later. But I have a lot of work to do, as you can tell. I have a insane series to go ahead and finish plotting. But until then, you guys stay safe, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!